His heart and soul to dance with Madhuri, Dr. Sriram Nene, the awesome threesome on stage, ladies and gentlemen. Dance with Madhuri. Ladies and gentlemen, can we have, on the request of our photographers, full light, please, so that they can get a better view of our dignitaries on stage with the logo as well, please. Thank you.
But I feel you've got the softest corner in the world, besides for Sir, for dance as well.
Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you guys are having a good time. Yes, dance has been a passion with me. I have learned dancing since I was 3 years old. And it was an integral part of who I am, who I was, who I am, and who I will be. That's how I came into movies also, because I used to dance, I used to give a lot of stage performances. Dance also taught me to emote. Dance taught me to stay fit. Dance taught me so many things. And that's why I think it's very important for everyone to dance. It keeps you fit, body and soul. And, you know, this is a joy, like Mr. Sugata said, that it gives you a kind of a joy which is, you cannot describe it. And dancing comes so naturally to everyone, actually. But as you grow, you get inhibited and, you know, you feel you have 2 left feet or whatever. But you see any youngster, like even a 6-month-old baby, they have it naturally. You play the music and they start dancing. I mean, nobody's taught them, right? So we all have it within us. And I wanted to share this passion with everyone. And one day I said to my husband, I said, how do we do this? How do I go to every house and teach them how to dance? And this is what we came up with, which is called Dance with Madhuri. And I'm so glad to be associated with the Videocon family. Our association goes back a long way. It's great to be, you know, part of the initiative, which is Nachle, powered by Dance with Madhuri, d2h Videocon. So I'm happy to be here today, and I hope that people take advantage of this, because when you think of dancing and when you want to learn dancing, the basic issues I see are availability, accessibility, the time you spend in the travel, and who do you learn from? Those are the questions that first come to you. And if you come on Dance with Madhuri, all the questions are answered, because I have my best team of choreographers. I have worked with them very closely on different occasions, whether it's on Jhalak or other things. We have the best of gurus, Terence Lewis, who's here today. And thank you so much for coming, Terence. Saroj Khan, Birju Maharaj ji, and Remo D'Souza. I mean, they are the best in their fields. And I want people to get accessibility to them, you know, and get knowledge from them, because they are the best. And with that in mind, we have started Dance with Madhuri. So that's my input for Dance with Madhuri. I hope everyone comes and learns. So there you are.
My one question to you is, the student on your right-hand side, has he learned a lot with Dance with Madhuri? Has he become better than any of the dancers across the world? Because I saw the moves. I've been seeing that you're following it.
Well, I tell you, he is a natural dancer. He requires a larger floor to dance. I mean, it's like hat jao, you know. But it's wonderful. And he's a natural, and you will see him maybe do a little. He says, no, I'm a doctor. Don't make me dance. But here he is.
You know, Dr. Nene, you know, I could see the passion with which you were talking to me before the event. It clearly shows that how you're involved, not only with what she does, but also because you believe in it completely. And now we've also been told about your dancing prowess, that you need big dance floors like this. Before we continue, would we expect you as a teacher on this platform as well?
I'll leave it to the audience for that one. But it's an absolute honor and pleasure to be here. And I want to take the first time to thank Sugato and his team and the choreographers and everyone else for making this possible. To answer your question, I think everyone has a small kernel of genius. And the idea is they don't always have the access. The Amjanta in the farthest reaches should have the access to masters like her and him and everyone else, because everyone deserves to learn. And the real question is, not where Madhuri Dixit is now. Where's the next Madhuri Dixit coming from? Where's the next Terence Lewis coming from? Our vision is simple, that can we teach the world to dance together and make it a better place and build on a dialogue of love instead of some of the other things that are going on these days? But the bigger thing that we've found is that we actually can, and in partnering with Videocon d2h, we're going out to 18 million homes, 90 million people, and the last mile equation so that they can all learn from the masters. And so for us, it's very exciting to be here. And I think the outcomes you'll see, whether these kids become Bollywood stars or they go on to dance in a production, or they just do it for fun in a shadi, the idea is to bring everyone together around something which they love. And so it's a real honor to be here, and we're absolutely proud of partnering with Videocon d2h, one of the fastest growing DTHs in the country. And like he said, when you have a population of users, which is greater than the population of some of the countries in Europe, it gives you pause. And so with that, I'll leave it to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the force of d2h Nachle, please. Come on, remember, ones who clap the loudest get to jam with Madhuri on stage, and hopefully with Dr. Nene as well. All right, ladies and gentlemen, before we move forward, we're going to have a Q&A. I'd request someone to please come and keep those 3 chairs on stage. All you have to do is, you got to put your hand up like this, wave to us with a beautiful smile, and we're going to come to you, and you can shoot your questions to all our 3 dignitaries. A historic day, Videocon d2h, powered with Dance with Madhuri, ladies and gentlemen. So, we have our volunteers with the mics which are floating. Please put your hands up, and we will come to you. The gentleman there with white shirt there as well. Sir, are you? Good afternoon, sir. How are you?
Good afternoon. I'm fine. How are you?
I'm surviving. I'm actually doing great, man. Madhuri Dixit on my left-hand side. My life's made, yeah.
Yeah. So Madhuri ji, you are as Siddharth said, you are the most mesmerizing face of the dance arena in Bollywood in India.
Sir, can I correct you? Not only Siddharth says, the world says that.
Yeah,
Continue.
right. Sure. So Madhuri ji, when you just look back to the history, to your journey as a dancing sensation to a dancing diva, and an iconic actor in the history of Bollywood, what sort of recognition you have felt in getting the awards and accolades for your dancing abilities, for your dancing skills?
Before you take that, I request you all to please take your seats and be very, very comfortable. Yes. So, Madhuri, your reply to our gentleman there.
Good afternoon to you. I look back with fondness, with happiness. I think whenever you have success, somebody said that success is just 2% genius and 98% hard work. And that's what it was. It was 98% of hard work. I used to work on every little detail, whether it was a scene for my acting bit, or whether it's dances. I used to work with the choreographers and rehearse and try to make every dance look different from the other. So I think I look at it very happily. I look back on my life, and I'm very, very grateful to God for where I am, and I'm very blessed, and I'm thankful always.
And Madhuri, among the current breed of actors, whom do you see stepping into your shoes? Whom do you admire for their dancing skills?
Yeah, I mean, we have a lot of very good ladies who do some very good dancing. There's Priyanka Chopra, there is Deepika, who's very graceful, Aishwarya Rai, there's Kareena Kapoor, Sonakshi Sinha has a flair for dancing. So all these ladies, they all get their own little, characters into what they do, and it's lovely to watch them.
But for us, there's only one Madhuri Dixit, all right? Next question, please. Ma'am there, hi.
Hi, this is Sohail. हाय माधुरी जी, मेरा प्रश्न आपसे ये है कि जो डांस मतलब इतना आपके हिसाब से हर किसी में है, लेकिन आजकल जो क्लासिकल डांस है उसका बहुत कम लोगों में असर देखने को मिलता है. मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा कि आपने वो सारी चीज़ें यहाँ पे स्टेज पे आज दिखे, जो ग्रेस और जो वो चीज़ देखने को मिलती है क्लासिकल में. कितना ज़रूरी है किसी भी डांसर को क्लासिकल डांस पहले सीखे फिर बाकी डांस सीखे.
क्लासिकल डांस तो फाउंडेशन है डांस का, क्योंकि उसमें आपको सब कुछ सिखाया जाता है. फुटवर्क है, आपके तत्कार जिसे कहते हैं, आपके हैंड्स के मूवमेंट्स हैं, मुद्राएं हैं, बॉडी मूवमेंट है, अभिनय है, तो सब कुछ है एक डांस में. और अगर आप क्लासिकल सीखते हैं तो उसके बाद आप कोई भी डांस स्टाइल पिकअप कर सकते हैं, क्योंकि आपका बेसिक जो सेंस ऑफ रिदम, सेंस ऑफ डिसिप्लिन बॉडी को जो चाहिए, और सेंस ऑफ इमोटिंग, आप ये सब कुछ सीखते हैं क्लासिकल में. दैट्स वाई डांस विद माधुरी पे देयर 35 डिफरेंट स्टाइल्स ऑफ डांसिंग. और ना कि सिर्फ वेस्टर्न डांसिंग है, बॉलीवुड डांसिंग है, इंडियन क्लासिकल भी है जो महाराज जी ने खुद सिखा रहे हैं. कथक के जो देयर इज नो वन बेटर देन हिम फॉर कथक, और भरतनाट्यम है. सो देयर इज क्लासिकल एज वेल.
Hi, Madhuri ji. Congratulations to you all. Just needed to know कि how exactly does it really work, like इसमें किस तरह से ये working होगा. और हमने जो देखा था कि जो dance form है, where is teaching actually, it's in English. So how many languages also are there in?
There is Hindi and there's English. Both languages are there.
माधुरी मैडम.
और एक मिनट, मैंने आंसर नहीं किया अभी तक. कैसे D2H पे कैसे आएगा ये आप पूछ रहे हैं मुझसे?
Yeah, the entire.
It's just a phone call away. और ये question मैं ज़रूर.
There's a free preview period till the 22nd of May, after which there will be a missed call number. You just have to subscribe by calling a missed call number like you would subscribe to any other channel. It's very simple. It takes about 5 seconds. As long as there's a ring on the other side, it's automatically provisioned, and you will be able to get Madhuri with 2 clicks of the button at your home, along with her entire team teaching you dance at 45 rupees a month at a very affordable price. And we were talking to Dr. Nene, and he said that the vision Madhuri and he has is to take dance to the last household, and with just 2 clicks at 150 rupees a day, you can have Madhuri and the entire galaxy of teachers coming to your home. So we feel it's a very strong value proposition.
Yeah, Madhuri ji, how have you designed the program also, like from age restriction also, if you call, like have you categorized your age? किसी को सीखना है डांस तो एज रेस्ट्रिक्शन भी है इसमें या
नहीं,
फिर
इसमें कोई एज रिस्ट्रिक्शन नहीं है. कितने भी साल के आप हों आप सीख सकते हैं, whether you are 3-4 years old or whether you are more than that, 60 or 70, there's no age restriction. It also depends on your fitness level, how much you can do. लेकिन डांस तो आप ज़रूर सीख सकते हैं किसी भी ages, across all ages.
Hi, Madhuri.
Madhuri madam.
Excuse me.
Just one last.
There's Mr. Dr. Nene wants to add to it.
So, आपको question बहुत अच्छा है. The issue is this, that how do you teach people, right? And so we have a team that gives you almost accredited content, which basically breaks it down. So there's no age barrier. If you're 5 or you're 80, you can still dance. And in shadis, you see it all the time. And so we've designed content for every level of consumption. We have things for kids, we have Bharatanatyam, we have Kathak, we have contemporary, at different levels, beginning, intermediate, and advanced. So the beauty of this on this platform is it's basically organized, so you have offerings every day, you know what they are in advance. But throughout our universe where we offer it, the idea is to give everyone the ability to dance. And again, she's saying not everyone should be doing something at 500 steps per second. But at the same time, everyone can dance, and it's just a matter of getting them to.
माझा प्रश्न माधुरीजींना आहे. प्रश्न असा आहे की आता जे इथे डान्स झाले ते सगळे वेगवेगळ्या प्रांतातले प्रतिनिधित्व करणारे डान्स होते. पण आज तुमचा जो शुभारंभाचा सोहळा होता आहे तो मुंबईत होता आहे. लावणी ही महाराष्ट्राची शान आहे. लावणी ही महाराष्ट्राची शान आहे. मुंबई ही केवळ ओळखली जाते ती महाराष्ट्रासाठी आणि महाराष्ट्र ओळखला जातो मुंबईसाठी. आणि आज इकडे सुरुवात होत असताना लावणीला प्राधान्य दिलं गेलं नाही, तर लावणी हा क्लासिकलमध्ये मोडत नाही का?
लावणी हा फोक आहे. इट्स नॉट अ क्लासिकल डान्स, इट्स अ फोक डान्स. पण ऑफकोर्स लावणी हे म्हणजे मी परफॉर्म पण केलेली आहे लावणी ऑन झलक दिखला जा आमचा जो फिनाले होता त्याच्यावरती. आणि इट्स अ व्हेरी व्हेरी इंडियन, व्हेरी व्हेरी महाराष्ट्रीयन फॉर्म ऑफ डान्सिंग. तर नक्कीच आम्ही शिकवणार आमच्या वेबसाईटवर, कारण त्याच्यावरती वी हॅव फोक डान्सेस ॲज वेल. वी हॅव नवरात्रीसाठी म्हणजे गरबा आणि असे सगळे डान्स स्टाईल्स आहेत त्याच्यावर. तर त्याच्यामुळे लावणी पण नक्की आम्ही शिकवणार 100%.
माझा असा प्रश्न आहे की TV मीडियामुळे अवेअरनेस वाढला का सोसायटीमध्ये डान्सबद्दल?
येस, आय वुड अग्री विथ दॅट. कारण एवढे कॉम्पिटिशन्स असतात, एवढे डान्स शोज आहेत आज, आणि डान्सबद्दल एक अवेअरनेस आहे लोकांना. कारण ते बघतायत की कसं आजची लहान मुलं पण काय म्हणजे काय काय नाच करू शकतात आणि काय काय करू शकतात. त्यांच्या ॲबिलिटीज, एक डिस्कवरी म्हणजे जी टॅलेंट आहे, आपल्या गावागावातनं टॅलेंट आहे, त्यांना डिस्कवरी कशी मिळणार. सो दीज आर द प्लॅटफॉर्म्स. इवन डान्स विथ माधुरी हे एक प्लॅटफॉर्म आहे. कारण आफ्टर यू लर्न तुम्ही स्वतःला पिक्चराईज करू शकता आणि ते अपलोड करू शकता ऑन वेबसाईट. सो दॅट. आणि D2Hचं रीच एवढा आहे की स्मॉलर टू स्मॉलेस्ट सेंटर्समध्ये ह्याचा रीच आहे. आणि त्याच्यामुळे आमचं असोसिएशन आहे. कारण आय वॉन्ट टू रीच आउट टू द इवन द रिमोटेस्ट डिनॉमिनेशन फॉर दिस. तर त्याच्यामुळे माझी इच्छा आहे की प्रत्येक लहान गाव असू दे, काही असो, तिथे सगळ्यांना एक चान्स मिळायला पाहिजे शिकायला. कारण सगळ्यांमध्ये एक जिनियस आहे आणि शिकले तर ते आपला टॅलेंट आपली दाखवू शकतात.
अच्छा, एक वेगळा प्रश्न आहे. बर्थडे अगदी क्लोज आलाय, काय प्लॅनिंग आहे?
Well, बहुत सारे surprises आने वाले हैं. I'd request our over enthusiastic PR team to allow me to handle the mics being circulated so that there's a lady here जो पिछले 5 मिनट से हाथ रेस कर रही हैं. So ma'am, sir, we will come to you, sir.
Yes.
2 मिनट please. Thank you, ma'am. All yours. Sorry to keep you waiting. We're looking forward to your question.
My name is Khushbu. So I want to ask, so initially when you entered the industry, so you were mentored by ace choreographers, and today with the launch of Dance with Madhuri, you are going to be the mentor to millions of people. So how do you feel about it? Are you nervous about it?
Well, no, I have taught classes on Dance with Madhuri, and I'm so happy to do that because I always feel that I am what I am because of my fans. And if I can give back something, like a lot of people have, whenever I meet fans, they say, when can we learn from you? We want to learn from you, how you do the expressions, how you do this, how you do that. And this is my opportunity to give back and actually teach what I know. I'm sharing my knowledge with them, and that gives me great pleasure. It doesn't make me nervous at all. It just makes me happy.
Wow. All right. The gentleman there, sir, can you pass the mic there, please? Hello, sir. How are you?
Thanks, Siddharth. Aryaman here. My question is for Mr. Banerjee. Hello. Yeah. More of a business question. Today's newspaper has announced that Airtel has shown a downsize on 72% of their profits. With Jio entering the D2H market, how exactly is Videocon taking the strategy forward? And are there any new schemes which you're going to launch to retain customers?
Pertinent question, but there's a fallacy in the question in the first place. Airtel is a telecom company. We are a D2H company. Fundamentally, the technologies are different. Airtel has a small DTH component, but that is less than 3% of the turnover. Second, the other operator you mentioned does not have a DTH license. They, however, have a MSO license, which means they can give cable. Effectively, we will compete through our Smart Connect box, which we will it's already available in the market in a small way. We are trialing. That will allow content to be broadcasted from the satellite. So the Chhatri will be there, bringing you the channels. Apart from that, the same set-top box will connect seamlessly to the Wi-Fi or the broadband available in your house to give you a D2H Play Store format where there will be apps. For example, we could have a Dance with Madhuri app, which is completely independent, like you have on your mobile phones. You click on the app, it's paid or it could be free. We have already a host of apps there, including the leading apps which are there from the entertainment channel side as well as from the utility side. We will be talking about this shortly later on. Does that answer your question completely?
Madhuri ji, there is a saying in our family, here, I'm sitting here. There is a saying in our family कि जो हीरोइन अच्छा क्लासिकल डांस जानती है वो एक्टिंग बड़ा अच्छा करती हैं. फॉर एग्जांपल ये आप हो गई, श्रीदेवी जी हो गई, वैजंती माला जी हो गई, तो आपका क्या कहना है इसके बारे में?
Well, क्योंकि अभिनय ये जब आप डांस सीखते हैं क्लासिकल डांस तो उसका एक बहुत बड़ा हिस्सा होता है अभिनय, जहाँ बिना कुछ कहे आपको इमोशन दिखाना है, चाहे वो कोई औरत मटकी लेके जा रही हो या कुछ छेड़छाड़ हो, कृष्णा राधा, तो एक्सप्रेशंस जो होते हैं वो ऑलरेडी आप सीखते हैं थ्रू डांसिंग. और जब आप कैमरा के सामने खड़े रहते हैं टू एक्ट फॉर अ सीन, तो वो सब जो चीज़ें आप सीखे हुए हैं वो काम में आते हैं तभी. You apply them at that time. And I think it is a good thing to learn classical, क्योंकि उसमें सभी तरह से आपको बहुत कुछ सीखने मिलता है एक्टिंग के बारे में.
क्या बात है? The lady there, yes ma'am.
Good afternoon, ma'am. This is Mandana from Film India, and congratulations for the launch of with video connectivity. My question is, somebody who want to do professionally, take up dance with learning with you. So, what sort of a marketplace will be created for them, ma'am?
You know, this question I will hand to my husband because he is better and more equipped at answering your question.
Thank you, ma'am.
So, it's a great question. Our vision was to create an ecosystem or platform where everyone could come from all levels. The entry level is when you go out to the masses and the last mile with this platform, d2h, and others like it, as well as our online platform. But this by no means replaces the established schools. In fact, what it does is it organizes them and it gives them integrity. Because in our view, it's a very fragmented services market. And you don't know what you're getting when you go and sign up for a lesson. And so what we've tried to do is bring the best and brightest together and allow them to speak with their faces and their movements and everything, and then bring people on in a gamified and socialized fashion to get excited and passionate about the medium. That, we hope, will parlay then into the whole cycle of life, where they'll start to learn and maybe even go on professionally. And there are other academies, for instance, Terrence and other people, who actually only teach professionals. So them being part of this endeavor actually moves towards the same effort, which is to raise the bar. Because art for the sake of art is something as a society which is very hard to sustain. And what we've tried to do with this endeavor is to make art for the sake of art sustainable, but also to make learning on a principle level, whether it's in music, whether it's in dancing, whether it's in acting, whether it's in healthcare, whether it's in cricket, all sustainable. So these are the platforms we're going into, but this is the start.
All right, there's a lady on my left-hand side. Yes, ma'am. You got a big smile on your face. You're going to be a good student for this one, huh?
Hi, my question is to Madhuri ma'am. Ma'am, you started Dance with Madhuri on Tata Sky, and now you have moved on to Videocon D2H. So are you taking Dance with Madhuri to all digital DTH services?
Well, I want to reach out to as many people as I can, and I will employ any method in which I can do that. So I want maximum people to take advantage of this, and we will go to the maximum people the way which we can do it. but this question can also be answered by Ram.
You know, you're defined by the company you keep. And the types of relationships we've enjoyed with Videocon, with some of the other vendors, have been phenomenal. And some of that comes back to our integrity in the field and the people we hang out with. So our vision is this, that if you want to learn, and you want to learn on a very honest and hardworking level, then we want to be the people who take it to you. And the medium in which it comes to you, the distribution platform, should not matter. It should just have outstanding attributes to it, like this one, right? And so whether it's on this one or the other partners we have, I think we've consistently shown that the quality will always be there. And that's what you can trust in. And hence we're here today and very proud of it.
All right, we're going to have one more question. And then after that, we're going to have some interesting things coming up. All right, the lady there. Hello, ma'am. Hi.
If we learn dance from internet, so we can replay the dance at a particular point. We can replay again and again. But with Videocon d2h, is this possible?
It's a channel. So just like you have repeats in a channel, so if there is a lesson at 6 o'clock, it will repeat after 3 to 4 hours time. So you have multiple occasions during the day to catch up on that same lesson. And after a few weeks, that same lesson comes back, of course, with a lesser number of repeats. So in case you have missed one, maybe you are traveling or you are not at home at that time, that day, you can catch up with it. There's a schedule which is published on the channel, so you will know what is going on. But no, unlike this is not internet. This is a linear broadcast. Can you stop the cricket ball and watch the 4 again? No, unless the channel gives it to you. So it's the same way. It gets repeat. Of course, you can watch the highlights later on. It's similar to that.
Good afternoon. I'd like to ask Madhuri Dixit. बायोपिक का ज़माना है. अगर आपकी लाइफ पर बायोपिक बनती है, तो किस कलाकार को वो रोल करना चाहिए और क्यों?
नहीं, अभी बहुत जल्दी है. बायोपिक इतने में नहीं बनेगी. अभी बहुत कुछ करना है before they make the biopic.
ये आखिरी प्रश्न था. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, I request our people in the media to hold on because you're going to be learning some dance steps from Madhuri Dixit herself.
सर जी, दोस्तों, तालियां ये फोटोग्राफ आप आगे आ जाइए सर. अरे आप आइए सर. सर आप आगे आ जाइए बाबा. आगे आइए. सर आप आइए. आप इनको प्लीज आगे आना चाहिए. इनकी आवाज बैठ जाएगी चला कर. सर खुश हैं आप सर? And Mr. Mission Maria, Terence Lewis on stage. सर जी, दोस्तों, तालियां ये फोटोग्राफ आप आगे आ जाइए सर. अरे आप आइए सर. सर आप आगे आ जाइए बाबा. आगे. सर आप आइए. आप इनको प्लीज आगे आना चाहिए. इनकी आवाज बैठ जाएगी चला कर. सर खुश हैं आप सर? And Mr. Mission Maria, Terence Lewis on stage.
Well, Nachle, powered by Dance with Madhuri on d2h Videocon. ये e-learning है. इसमें डांस सिखा रहे हैं हम डांस विद माधुरी पे. और इसमें आप सब स्टाइल्स ऑफ डांसिंग सीख सकते हैं. 35 डिफरेंट स्टाइल्स. ये आपके टीवी पे आएगा d2h पे, और आप इसे सब्सक्रिप्शन से आपको इसमें मेंबरशिप मिलेगी. और एवरी मंथ आप अलग अलग तरीके से आप तरीके के डांसेस सीख सकते हैं. So this is what we are doing through
like you said 35 dance hai
styles. different styles. Yes.
dances and choreographers we have, but which style you are teaching?
Well, मैं सिखा रही हूँ मेरे गाने जो पॉपुलर हैं और लोगों को पसंद आते हैं, और मैंने थोड़े से क्लासिकल कथक क्लासिकल के भी थोड़े डांसेस सिखाए हैं इस पे. You know, it was my first film Abode, जिसमें एक गाना है ओ फूलों की डालियों रंग बिरंगी. वो डांस नहीं था एक्चुअली, जस्ट यहाँ वहाँ भागना था, थोड़ा prancing in front of the camera. But the first song that I did, like a dance number, was with Sarojji for a film called Ram Lakhan. My name is Lakhan.
And the first time you danced in your life, not for a film?
Oh, I was so young. I was so little when I danced, 3.5. But मुझे याद है मैंने पहला जो performance दिया, the first time I performed in front of a whole group of classical people who were very known in their fields. I was 8 years old and I did Kathak in front of them, and I'll never forget that.
माधुरी मैम, इसके अलावा बहुत सारे रियलिटी शो आते हैं, कुछ आपने जज भी किए, झलक दिखला जाए जैसे, तो ये शो उन शो से कैसे अलग है?
ये शो नहीं है, ये ई-लर्निंग है, तो आप सीख सकते हैं. इट्स नॉट अ शो. आपको आके अगर कोई डांस फॉर्म सीखना है तो आप वो डांस फॉर्म सीख सकते हैं. Yes. See, I am a child of classical dancing, और कथक जो है वो मैं सीखी हूँ, और that is my favorite dance form. And once you learn Kathak, you can do any style of dancing. तो मैं Bollywood dancing जो है उसमें भी I am, you know, I love doing that too. I love doing Western. Dance itself is a big passion for me, और मैं हर किस्म का डांस करना पसंद करती हूँ. Well, जहाँ जहाँ वीडियोकॉन D2H है वहाँ वहाँ दिखाई देती.
Do you remember the first time a director scolded you?
Scolded me?
Yeah.
बहुत कम स्कोल्ड किया गया है मुझे, ऐसे ज़्यादा किसी ने, मुझे तो याद भी नहीं है anybody scolded me ever.
माधुरी मैम, इसके अलावा अगर एक्ट्रेस की बात करें तो कहीं ना कहीं शादी के बाद उनका करियर खत्म हो जाता है, लेकिन जो नया रेवोल्यूशन
अरे
आ
आप
रहा है
फिर
जैसे,
वही बहुत पुराना हो गया अभी आपका ये आर्ग्यूमेंट बहुत पुराना है. Everybody is working after marriage now, तो ये
एक नया
आर्ग्यूमेंट बहुत ही
रेवोल्यूशन आ रहा है,
पुराना
ऐसा आप मानते हैं?
है. आ गया है ऑलरेडी, हो गया है, वो हो गई बात. Well, his contribution has been the complete technology जो उसका part है, वो उनका contribution है, क्योंकि I'm not good at technology. I'm learning, but I'm not as good as he is. तो जब मैंने कहा कि मुझे डांस सिखाना है, every household में कैसे लेके जा सकते हैं डांस को, तो ये उनकी आइडिया है. He is the one who developed everything.
According to you, who is the Madhuri Dixit?
लॉन्च कर रहे हैं, वो अपनी एप्स लेकर आ रहे हैं, और आप टीवी पर आए हैं, इसकी कोई खास वजह आपने कोई एप्स नहीं ली लॉन्च करने के लिए?
नहीं, ये ऐप में भी था. डांस विद माधुरी वाज आल्सो एन ऐप.
मेरे चैनल का है
नहीं, और ये था, इट्स एन ऐप, लेकिन ये चैनल पे भी आ रहा है क्योंकि इंटरनेट इज़ नॉट स्ट्रॉन्ग एवरीवेयर. तो हम चाहते थे कि ऐसे जगह पे जाए जहाँ पे इंटरनेट नहीं है, तो वहाँ पे यू नो डायरेक्ट टू होम D2H है. दैट इज़ द बेस्ट वे टू गेट टू देम.
And according to you, who is the Madhuri Dixit of current generation? आप किस actress को ऐसा?
I think everyone has their own personality, और मुझे उनके भी डांसेस पसंद है. I think to say that she is next Madhuri Dixit is, I think that she should be next whoever she is, right? She should make her own.
Your birthday is coming up, so we want to know a couple of firsts of your life, like your first job, your first salary, and your first day in the US after you got married.
Oh God, my first job. My first job was when I was little. I was a teenager actually. So I used to teach with my sister. She used to take classes, and I used to teach with her dance classes.
Dance classes?
Yes.
And
when I was growing up.
And what was your salary, like the fee that you would charge?
I don't even remember what it was. Lekin just the pleasure of teaching was fabulous.
And how was your first day in the US after your marriage?
First day in the US after marriage. It was wonderful. I enjoyed every minute of it.
Last question.
Last question. Yeah.
What would be your message to the people who really wants to learn? Like maybe they have a little bit fear or like a little scared of.
Well, मैं कहूँगी कि I will encourage them to come, कि आप आइए सीखिए, क्योंकि ये आपके टाइम के हिसाब से, आपके स्पेस के हिसाब से है. तो आप किसी के सामने डांस नहीं कर रहे, आप आपके घर में ही हैं. बहुत लोग शाय होते हैं लोगों के सामने डांस करने को या सीखने के लिए. तो उन लोगों के लिए दिस इज़ फैबुलस, क्योंकि कोई नहीं देख रहा है. डांस लाइक नोबडी इज़ वॉचिंग, क्योंकि कोई देख ही नहीं रहा है. आप खुद ही हैं, आपके सामने टीवी है, आपका टीचर है, आप सीखिए, बस आप ट्राई कीजिए. आई थिंक यू विल लाइक इट. Well, as of now, I have a lot of plans, but I will reveal them as they keep getting done.
आपके लाइफ में आपका फेवरेट रोल कौन सा है कि एज अ मदर एज अ वाइफ और एज एन एक्टर एक्ट्रेस
I think all three are equally important because that makes me who I am. Maybe all three are important to me, whether I'm a businesswoman or whether I'm acting, whether I'm in dancing, या मेरे बच्चों के साथ हूँ, या I'm a wife. I think all these make me who I am.
What is the best Mother's Day surprise your kids have given?
Well, they had given me a little bracelet which said "Love Mom," and I think I treasure that always. Thank you. Thank you.